What's going on, campers? Welcome to 2026. This year I thought I'd do something a little different, and I'm going to try to do short daily videos where I just talk about and show you some of the things that I do to take care of my own health. So it's not about me. It's just about showing you what this stuff looks like in the real world. Health, fitness stuff, self-care. Because when it comes down to it, it's all about how this stuff plays out in the real world. But I want to say this right off the bat. I don't want you to do what I do because I don't know what kind of shape you're in. I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know what your goals are. So this is not about me. It's just about demonstrating and showing you what this stuff looks like when it plays out. And the most important thing is you want to notice that I walk a whole lot. I move every single day. And I'm really consistent. Most of the stuff I do is short, easy, simple, because it has to be repeatable. If you can't repeat it on a normal basis, it's not going to work. So keep all that in mind moving forward. If you have any questions, I'm always here to help. Write me, find me. But here we go. Please consult with a medical professional before you make any changes to your dietary or your physical activities. So today is Friday. Typically on Fridays I am off, so I do my longer, harder strength training workouts on this day. I do 3 a week, but typically Friday is my hardest. I try to keep this workout to about 30 minutes. I typically do no more than 3 to 5 exercises. Today I did 5. I normally do 3 sets of most of the exercises, no more than about 10 reps. But I also walk every single day of the week for about 30 minutes. But today I did 15 minutes of that walk as a warm-up before the workout, and then the other half after the workout as a cool down. That works really well. My workouts are simple, short, sweet. You can see what I did. If you have any questions, write me, and I'll be back again tomorrow. So I want to add one more thing. Today I was a little tired, so I actually went a lot easier than I normally would. That's something you always want to do. Listen to your body. So today is Saturday. Saturday is the day that walking is the only thing that I do. In fact, 3 days a week, walking is the only thing that I do. No other form of exercise. Now, with that said, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, I do strength training. Typically on Thursdays, I do a harder cardio workout. But on the other days, walking is the only thing I do. Now, with all that said, I do walk 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes every single morning, but on like a day like Saturday, I walk longer. I may walk an hour. Me and my wife may go for a hike. We may walk for a couple hours. But walking is easy. I don't make a big deal out of it. I don't try to go hard or fast. I definitely do not walk slow, but I walk nice and brisk. The point of walking is for it to be easy, enjoyable. It's one of the best things you can do for your mind and body. And if you do it for a year, you'll understand that. I'll talk more about that in the future, but walking, definitely recommend. Sunday, and I like to combine 3 things in one workout. So I walk, I run some sprint intervals, and I do some calisthenic exercises for my strength training. But before I do any of that, I want to make sure to get a good warm-up in to lower my chances of getting injured. So I do a few stretches and a few other things. It's nothing fancy. Then I'm going to take my shoes off. I'm going to walk barefooted around this whole area. This is 2 football fields. I do this as a warm-up before I do any sprinting. When I start my sprints, I normally run a lot slower than this to warm up, but I do run around the numbers the first few times. But now I'm going to start 9 rounds of maybe some long jumps. This is some lunges. Maybe I'm going to do a version of a push-up. Maybe I'm going to do a core exercise. I'm definitely going to do some pulls. And with all of this stuff, some weeks I do more, some I do less, but I always push, I always pull, and I always do something for the legs. But now I'm going to work back around to my sprints. Now that I'm sprinting straight, I'm going to go anywhere from 40 yards to 100 yards. Some weeks I run harder, some weeks I run lighter. I always listen to my body, but I do 10 rounds of this, and I can tell you, it works really well. Today is Monday. It's actually the first Monday of the year, so most of us are going back to work. Some of us are going back to school. So it's a busy, crazy enough day. Why not make it easier on yourself and just do something easy today? For me, I just do some walking. If you're watching my videos yesterday, I did a fairly intense workout. So today, I need to do something light to help me recover. Walking is the perfect answer. Most of us can walk. I love it for many reasons, but the 2 major reasons I love it is most people do not get injured walking, and you can walk every single day of the year. So today is Tuesday. Tuesdays are typically a busy day for me, so this is the day that I try to keep my workouts as short as possible because I'm low on time and energy. So on Tuesdays, I normally do one of my 3 strength training workouts of the week. So today I will only do 2 to 4 exercises. People always wonder if that's enough. I promise you it is. You just got to pick the right exercises and you've got to do them with adequate intensity. As you can probably see, the last couple of exercises that I'm doing, they combine more than one thing. So yes, that is possible. Technically, that may make it 6 exercises, but who's counting? Today, I was so busy that I only did 1 exercise every hour. So it's Wednesday, and it's just another walk day. I walk every single morning, but today, walking is all that I'll do. People will always think that walking is too easy. It's not enough, but I promise you, it is enough if you make it enough. You know, the reality is we have enough stress in our life. We don't need more of it. Walking is a great way to de-stress. And this leads me to my last point, mental health. One of the main reasons I personally walk, and I started walking every morning a couple of years ago, had a rough year. Had my mom, my dad, my stepfather, my father-in-law all die. It was tragic, it was sad, it was rough, and I wasn't sleeping well. Walking was the one thing that I would do every single morning, and it helped reset everything, helped make me feel better, and I cannot advocate it enough. So I took a mental health course last year, and the research backs all of this up. Movement and walking in general is great for your mental health. Today's Thursday, and normally I do cardio, and tomorrow I lift weights, but I'm busy tomorrow, so today I'm going to combine both of them. Because this is what actually happens in the real world. So today's workout, I am combining lifting weights with cardio, and I'm doing it all in one workout. So it starts off with a lower body exercise. This is an upper body push. That's an upper body pull. And then I box for 3 minutes, rest for 2 minutes, and do it all over again. I did this 4 times. The whole workout took me less than 30 minutes. On each of the strength exercises that I'm doing, all 3 of them, it's a full body workout. I'm doing between 5 and 8 reps on all of those. Nothing complicated. Box, that's a little bit of cardio for me. I do 4 rounds of that. So today I'm getting everything done. I'm getting my workout that I would normally do tomorrow done and my workout that I do today. Combining both of them, it works really, really well. As you can see, it's really, really boring, but that's the lesson to be learned. Sometimes it's just going to be boring, and that's okay. So it's Friday morning, and normally on Fridays I lift weights, but I did that yesterday because I wasn't going to have time to do it today because I'm busy. So today I'm at the dentist in a town that's near where I live. But I had to fight traffic, so I got here a little early. So I've got some time to burn, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my walk in. I'm walking in a parking lot. It's not my favorite place to walk, but this is the real world. This is convenience. I'm gonna get this done so it frees me up to do other stuff later. You know, and the most important thing is, if you've seen all my workouts so far since the new year started, I do this stuff early in the morning because when you start off the day, your glass is full of free will. But every little small decision you make all day long is going to empty that glass. And if you wait till the end of the day to do this stuff, you're probably going to be on Saturday. And guess what? It's another walking day. Yes, I walk a lot. You've probably noticed that. I actually walk more than I do anything else. And if you're asking yourself, honestly, if you walk enough, the answer is probably no. While there's no magic number of steps you need to do each day, and not everybody needs to count. A lot of people think it's 10,000 steps a day. Most of the studies that I've seen and the experts agree that around 8,000 steps a day is where the health benefits start. And me personally, that's what I shoot for every single day. But if you're not walking that many, it's okay. Don't let that discourage you whatsoever. Any steps, all steps are all great. But I will say this, not all steps are created equal. When you walk uphill like we did today for an hour or 2, it's a big difference than walking on the flat ground. And besides that, if you're having trouble walking consistently, go somewhere pretty that's inspiring, that's obviously safe, and it makes walking a whole lot more enjoyable. And the best thing about the walk today is after the walk, we ate some cookies. So it's Sunday, and guess what? I did the same thing pretty much that I did last week, I did today, and I'm going to do the same thing probably next week. And the point of all this, the point of this whole video series is to show you that consistency matters more than anything. And it's not about doing what I do. I advise you not to do what I do. The point is to do something, to move daily. Trust me when I say that nothing I do is magical or special. I'm just consistent. So after 1 week of showing you what I do, hopefully the things that you've noticed is that I walk a lot, I work out and move daily, and my workouts are all short. The only reason I'm doing these videos is to hopefully inspire somebody to start moving daily. I heard somebody say a long time ago, if it's good for you, you should probably do it every single day. All this health and fitness stuff is not who we are. It's just what we do to live a better life.